Hi, today I want to talk about how to plan the right way for your holiday season at Walt Disney World. There is a lot of fun to be had during the holidays, during this festive time of year in Orlando, but there's a lot you'll want to know so that you can plan the right time and the right details of your trip to make the most of that magical season. The first thing you want to know when it comes to planning a Christmas holiday over at Walt Disney World is when you can expect to see all of the decorations, what kind of special events are happening, and that'll help you choose the right location and the right timing for your trip. So let's break it down. First, let's talk about when you can expect to see the decorations at Walt Disney World. It used to be that you could turn the switch from October 31st to November 1st and bam, everything would change to Christmas. That is no longer the case, and it hasn't been the case for some years now. So I don't want you to work off of old information. It is important that you know that not everything is going to be fully decorated for Christmas at the very first week even of November. Now, the Halloween season at Disney lasts quite a long time. It starts in August and it goes all the way through the very end of October. That will all be down starting in November. So you won't see pumpkins and the orange wreaths that are up. Instead, you will start to slowly see the parks and the resorts transition over to Christmas, but it will not happen overnight, not the way that it used to. So I was there the first week of November this year, and I will tell you, Magic Kingdom kind of took a slow roll, and I would say over the course of about 3 days, finally had everything up, including the large Christmas trees, all of the wreaths, the holiday music, and some of the other special treats that you can find during the holiday season. But again, it did not happen the first, second, and even the third didn't have all of it up. When it comes to resorts, it's going to take even longer. If you think about it, there are quite a few resorts over at Walt Disney World, and there's a lot of decorating going into planning and executing all of those changes for the holidays. What you can expect and count on is that by Thanksgiving, all of those resorts should have their decorations up. That means the Christmas trees, those that have gingerbread houses or gingerbread displays. But again, you cannot really assume that your resort is going to have those until Thanksgiving. So if you are counting on going and staying at the Wilderness Lodge because you want to be in that gorgeous resort with the giant tree in the lobby during the holidays, plan for Thanksgiving or later if you really want to ensure that you have that experience at that resort. So keep that in mind when you're planning your hotel stay and your dates for your trip. Now let's talk about what is going on during this holiday season. Events, events, events. There are so many fun events that you can enjoy and explore during Christmas time at Walt Disney World. Let's start with Magic Kingdom. We all know it. We all love it. It's actually my favorite party of the entire year at Magic Kingdom, and that is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. This party happens on select nights. At Magic Kingdom Park, it is closed unless you have a special ticket for that event. So if you are planning some Magic Kingdom days, you're going to want to look at that calendar and see when the parties are happening, because the park will close early for you if you do not have a party ticket that night. The park will close at 6 p.m. for daytime guests, and it will start to open up at 4 p.m. so that 4 to 6 window can be very busy in the park as the daytime guests are still there and the party guests are starting to arrive. But that party officially kicks off at 7 p.m. and runs till midnight. So again, keep an eye on the calendar, look at those dates, and definitely plan to visit Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. If you're going during the holiday season, it is a must do, in my opinion, not only for myself, but also for my family. That party ticket is going to run you anywhere from like $180 on the low end all the way up to $220, just given the date that you go, adult versus kid tickets, and so on. So plan accordingly. Those parties are going to start the beginning of November and they're going to run all the way through up until Christmas Eve. There will not be Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parties after Christmas. So again, if you're trying to go during that big break time when all the kids are out of school, just know that the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party event will not be happening after Christmas, but you will get some added treats, like you will see the Christmas parade on select days at Magic Kingdom after the holiday, and even the fireworks potentially. So you will get tastes of it, but you will not have the ability to go to the party if you're planning on visiting after Christmas Day. All right, that's Magic Kingdom's rundown. Very similarly, there's an awesome event, a very fun party over at Hollywood Studios that runs from the beginning of November up until Christmas as well, and that is Jollywood Nights. Jollywood Nights is a relatively new event compared to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. It's been going on for a few years now, and from what I have been seeing, every year it continues to get better and better and better. This again is an after-hours event at Hollywood Studios. It is going to require a separate ticket for Jollywood Nights. They will be a little bit lower in price than Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, but still an awesome way to go and experience all of the glamour and glitz of Hollywood Studios during the holiday season. This may be a hot take, but I will say that Hollywood Studios has really increased the amount of decorations they have in their park for Christmas, and it is an awesome experience to go there, visit Jollywood Nights. But even if you're not doing Jollywood Nights, you still can explore all of this amazing decor. It will be up starting again kind of middle of November is when you'll start to see it all happening there. And it's really fun, it's really festive, and it's a great time for everyone. Jollywood Nights, similar to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, will start in the evening, and Hollywood Studios will close early on those nights for daytime guests. So again, plan accordingly. I mention this because it's really important to note that during the holiday season, anytime honestly from when the Halloween party starts in Magic Kingdom up through Christmas, I recommend having a park hopper ticket, because there are going to be select nights that either Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, or a combination of parks are going to close early for those special ticketed events. And if you want the most flexibility in your trip and you don't want to worry about having to leave a park early and miss out on a nighttime activity, a park hopper ticket may be the way to go. This is now the second time I've provided this guidance in some of my videos, but I definitely highly recommend park hopper tickets if you are visiting in the fall and winter season before Christmas. All right, so we talked about what's happening at Magic Kingdom. We talked about what's happening at Hollywood Studios. One park that doesn't get a lot of mention when it comes to the holidays is Animal Kingdom Park. But Animal Kingdom has some really special options for people to explore the holidays from all around the world, including the Merry Menagerie, which is a really fun way to see puppetry brought to life in the parks all around you, and really pretty decor that's going to match the themes for the different areas that you are in Animal Kingdom Park. So don't skip Animal Kingdom just because you're like, that's a skippable park, it's just a zoo. First of all, it's not. It's so worth visiting, and during the holidays it does feel extra special and magical. So definitely take a look at some time over at Animal Kingdom. It's a great place to go if you're not going to a Christmas party at night, or you want to spend some more daytime hours after you've left a different park. Animal Kingdom's a really good one to have, and if you have that park hopper, why not hop over there and enjoy it? All right, last but not least is Epcot. Epcot is known for its festivals, and the Festival of the Holidays is going to kick off at Epcot in December. It's important to note because it is not going to be decorated for Christmas in November if you go. So once again, if you're really planning on seeing the holidays and experiencing them at Christmas time, if you're going to go in November, you're not going to see much in terms of holiday decor over at Epcot because they are still running the Food and Wine Festival all the way through the end of the month. So if you want to make the most of your trip, those first couple weeks in December are my best recommended dates to go to Walt Disney World, especially because you can experience Festival of the Holidays as part of your Epcot ticket. This is not like Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party or Jollywood Nights. This is part of your park ticket, and it's an amazing experience. You'll see storytellers all around World Showcase telling you about how they celebrate the holidays in their countries, and it is such a magical time to be there. The trees that are located in every country are also stunning, and my favorite, possibly my favorite Epcot concert of the entire year is the Candlelight Processional. Candlelight Processional is a massive, amazing choir and orchestra that performs Christmas carols while a storyteller, usually a very famous storyteller who you will know and love, will tell the story of Jesus. It is a special experience to do when you're there. I highly recommend getting a dining package so that you get reserved seating for that Candlelight Processional, especially if you're going on a night where there's a very popular narrator. That could make or break your experience. So, when's the best time to go? I think the best time to go to Disney for all of the holiday magic, to truly be surrounded by the holidays at every single park and at every resort, it's going to be those first 2 weeks of December. It's the sweet spot. A lot of kids are still in school, so I know it's not an easy time to go and to take your kids out of school if that's something that you're working around, but it is going to guarantee you the lowest crowds possible and also all of the holiday magic. We did this last year as a family. We went the first week of December. It was wonderful. The weekends are obviously a little bit busier, but we had an amazing time and we were able to really live in all of the holiday decor. Now, the busiest time to go. Thanksgiving week is continuing to build as one of the busiest weeks of the year at Walt Disney World. A lot of schools are extending the breaks that they have around Thanksgiving, and so a lot more people are traveling that week, and it has become a very busy time at Walt Disney World. So keep in mind, if you are able to use that break time to go down there, you're still going to have an amazing time, but plan for crowds, plan for doing things like multi-pass for lightning lanes. It's really going to save you in terms of time, and you may look into doing things like more rope drop or later evening hours, just to kind of give yourself more time in the parks and a little less crowd. The busiest time of the year and the highest price time of the year to go to Walt Disney World is, you guessed it, from Christmas through the first weekend in January. It is packed. The parks will sell out. They will hit capacity. You will likely have to really pick and choose what are going to be your must-dos when you're in the parks those days. It is very crowded because pretty much every school in the country is going to be off during that time. So keep in mind, it's a great time to go. You're never going to have a bad time at Disney, but you will be paying a premium and you will be having higher crowds if you choose to go from Christmas through that first week in January. All right, I have a lot of videos about the holidays at Walt Disney World. I have a whole review of my experience on Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Festival of the Holidays. If you'd like to check those out, please do. Be sure to like and subscribe for more of my content that will help you make the planning of your next trip so much easier. And thanks for watching. See you next time.